Yo guys, it's Nando back again with another video, and today finally, after thousands of leaks, Apple revealed to us iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, a new update on the Apple Watch, some new earpods or earbuds, and you know what? Some of it is what we expected, some of it probably not as much. Whether or not you think it's a big leap forward is really up to you. That's subjective. But what we can confirm are two new color options. What we can't confirm are some new wireless earbuds, not included. You will have to pay for those. And what Apple brought us, I think, is enough to get us content, if you will. Okay, so not huge advances, but I think Apple did enough to fix things that Android users have been able to enjoy for a couple years now, and finally bring it over to iOS and Apple users. I personally think that the biggest upgrades or the biggest features are definitely the water resistance, the IP68. I think that the dual camera system on the iPhone 7 Plus and the optical image stabilization on the regular iPhone 7 are finally welcomed features. They're not groundbreaking. Like I said, Android's been able to use it or have those features for several years now, but now Apple gets to finally deliver those type of features to users. Now, me personally, I'm digging both of those new black color options. Personally, I'm really digging the black piano. Yes, it's going to be a fingerprint magnet, but you know what? Slap a case on it and then there you go with your life. I think the color's beautiful. I think that you can't please everyone. You know, we tell Samsung to move from plastic to something premium. They do. They bring glass. People say they're fingerprint magnets. You can't satisfy everyone. People do just metal. People call it boring. So, hey, you've got 5 color options. 4 of them are not glass or glossy. One is. Pick one that you like. Drop a D brand skin on it. Put a case on it. Whatever. I like the fact that Apple has branched out and given us something like that. I don't like the fact that we have to pick the top tier, what is it, the 128 and the 256 to get those 2 black colors, but whatever, it's there. 32 gigabyte storage, not 16, like Apple was trying to troll us there for like 3 seconds when Phil Schiller almost said 16, and then they switched over to 32. Funny, Apple, funny, but finally 32. I really don't see why you'd want to go 32, jump right over to 128, and I think you should be good to go. 128 is plenty, 256, and you know, you don't need anything else, my opinion. Now, the Apple Watch 2, a little disappointed that they didn't change the look up on it. That's expected given the fact that Apple has put so much time and money and resources into the bands. So that's expected. I figured that they would change it up a little bit, make the screen bigger, keep the band somehow. They didn't do that. It is water resistant up to 50 meters. That's awesome. Finally, we don't have to take that thing off to wash dishes. Finally, we don't have to take that thing off to go in the shower. Yes, in the past it was splash proof and whatnot, but splash proof is just not consistent and it still leaves a lot of room for error. Same thing goes for IP68, but at least you have the peace of mind, as I have with my Note 7. You can jump in a pool and you're good to go. You don't have that issue, right? So finally, that's brought over to the watch. Finally, that's brought over to the iPhones. I'm digging the fact that they say we have better battery life. I personally like bigger phones. I'm gonna go for the Plus model. When I had the regular iPhone 6s, I didn't have any battery issues. I still bought Apple's battery case to go with it. We have new battery cases as well to go for the regular model, not the Plus model. And you know, small incremental upgrades such as the A10 Fusion chip and things of that nature that we should expect to see massive improvements. Some leaked benchmarks show that we can expect 20 to 30% increase. The single core is going to be blowing phones out of the water, it appears. Should be higher than your top Android phones right now. So little things like that are going to add up to a great user experience. Now, all of those things are subjective. Of course, you can't please everyone, but I like what Apple has done. They took away the physical home button, and that should lead us into future cool new things that they might bring with the home button. Maybe in future iterations of iOS, we're gonna see new ways to unlock the phone rather than just a single press, because now it's haptic feedback. So you might be able to do some kind of combination to unlock your phone, who knows, but now we don't actually have a physical home button. The dual camera system thing looks pretty sweet. The, what is it, 2 optical zoom times 10 digital zoom, you know, shallow depth of field playing around there. We've seen it in other with other phones and other companies, and now Apple brings it. And usually when Apple brings something to the table, they've perfected it, or we, you know, can assume it's pretty close to being as good of a feature as you can expect. So, you know, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They brought it. Let's see how it is. Personally, I'm gonna go with the 7 Plus model. I'm leaning towards the black piano, the glossy finish. I think that looks really sweet. 128 gigabytes gonna be plenty. I really want to catch one of those earpods. I think that's gonna be really cool to mess with. You don't need both in. One is fine. The fact that it's gonna just switch between Apple Watch, you know, iPad, Mac, and things of that nature pretty seamlessly. Again, once you're invested into the Apple ecosystem, you can expect things like that. It's just gonna work well. I wish it was a little shorter. You know, the memes are gonna be flying around everywhere, letting us know what it resembles. Already seeing those hair dryers going around. But nonetheless, those are gonna be cool. Kind of reminds me of the Moto Hint, except not as discreet. I have a Moto Hint and I love the concept of it. It didn't work that well, always having to tap or say, okay, Google. It just didn't fly like that. But Apple seemed to just tap and speak to Siri. Seems like that's gonna work really well. And other than that, guys, that was it. We've seen a lot of what was announced today in leaks. A lot of it was confirmed. I'm digging it. I'm gonna catch one, or at least I'm gonna try to get one as soon as it is available for pre-order on the 9th. You guys, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go with the regular? Are you gonna go with the Plus? Are you gonna skip it all together and wait for the 8th edition? Because they're saying that they're gonna skip over the S, the 10th year anniversary of the iPhone is gonna go right over to the iPhone 8. What are you all gonna do? I'm gonna get the 7 Plus model. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please thumbs up the video and subscribe, because once that phone is out, I'm gonna have my hands on it and I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna try to give you guys a real consumer review and opinion, just using it straight up, how it, you know, how it plays out, what I like, what I dislike, etc. Give my own twist on the phone itself. But yeah, guys, that was it. Catch you all in the next video. It's Nando. Peace.